very warm welcome from our side to the third Future IoT. We're really sorry about the IT problems we had this morning, but the sound was not working and everything was breaking. Unluckily, due to Corona, we could not enter the room yesterday to do a final rehearsal. So sorry for that, but now everything should work. All the streams should be working, and we are very happy to welcome you. So it's the third edition, as I just told you, and the two editions we had before were 2018 in Saint-Malo, where we had a great time. 2019, we had it in Munich. This year, we plan to have it in Strasbourg, but due to Corona, it was not possible. And therefore, next year, the plan is to have the on-site event in Strasbourg with all the challenges and updated keynotes and so on. So if you're interested, you're, of course, also very welcome to the event next year. To give you some impressions of the last years, because we cannot meet now. So this is how it looked like in Saint-Malo. So you see the nice church in the background with a very nice group there. And this is how it looked like in Munich. And if we would have been in Strasbourg, we would have made, of course, a very similar picture. We try to do everything to make it still a very good event for all of you. So who is participating? The problem is a little bit in these distant presentations, how to bond. Therefore, we have different elements that will help you to do that. And for those participating in the Zoom, it's a good idea when you start your camera so that the others can see that there are also faces behind the names. The bandwidth should not be an issue, so you can start it and it should be fine. And yeah, so you're highly welcome to do so. It will make it much more fun to be virtually together. So who is participating? So we have over 300 people registered in the stream, which is great. And I hope that we might even get some more, because you can, of course, spread the good news. So I put you some statistics from the registrations. We had planned to have nice t-shirts. So I have the t-shirt from last year on, for instance. So it's this one. And for this year, we also would have had similar t-shirts, of course, with this year's logo. And as it was still till the last moment not clear if we have to go virtual or if we can stay online, we also did the poll, which t-shirts you want. And from the poll, we see that the majority chose a male shape. So probably we have more male participants than female participants. The circle in the middle shows you the color choice. I put this one because it shows that we have different tastes, we like different colors. This is very good. And the one on top, shows your experience with the IoT, and we see that it's mixed. Could you give me the water, someone behind you? Thanks. Okay, so we are in cyberspace. That means you have to get active to make it really an active event. And therefore, please talk about the event wherever you can. Use the hashtag FIOT for Future IoT 20. And thank you very much, Nicola. And follow and like our streams in the social media. We have the different channels that I put here. We'll put you also the slides online. For each talk, we'll have the continuous stream. So the one the YouTubers are probably watching right now. Plus we have on different YouTube channels, on multiple ones, we also have streams per event that you can easily share afterwards. Plus we have streamings on Twitter and we have streamings on Facebook. So please interact on all platforms. We have the nice chat tool that we can interact with you, and we highly welcome your interactions through the chat, because this is what will make the event lively. Okay, so yeah, inform your friends. This is what I wrote here. I have to get a little bit closer because we only have a small screen here. For the Zoom users, what did we implement to build the groups? Well, we have different elements. Maybe Leo switch to the smaller camera image so that, yeah. Okay, so please open the camera. I already said that. After each keynote, we'll use the breakouts. So you'll have 5 minutes in the breakout room where you can discuss with random people you were put together with from the Zoom conference, how you like the talk, which are the questions you want to ask, and afterwards we'll do the Q&A. We have 3 poster presentations. Who did not yet send a poster, please do so until tonight so that we can include them. The poster presentations will be a pitch. You will have 2 minutes in the auditorium, so the thing we are currently in, to pitch your poster. We will create a slideshow on it. And then afterwards, we have a very nice tooling that you see here on the bottom. And there you can watch the posters, visit them, and talk to the other people. Erkin, if you are there, you could take over for a minute and talk about the tools that we use for the poster presentation. Is Erkin in the chat? Okay, seems not to be the case. So if he would be there, just open your microphone and you can do it. As long as he's not there, I will talk about it. So this is the tool. And
can you hear me?
Yeah, now we can hear you. Perfect.
Okay, sorry, I was muted. Yeah. Okay, so this is a screencast. You can see that we will use for poster sessions. So after your pitches, which will take 1-2 minutes after you introduce yourself, we will meeting here. The trick here is we have maximum 25 number of participants that can be here. You can see, for example, Professor Mob is walking right now in the room, and these are different presentations, different posters. You can also see my nickname is Napoleon. One poster you can see. So what we will do here is, it's just we imitate normal poster session in the conferences. You can walk around the posters, and then you can talk about the owner, what's going on there, what is the trick there, etc. The thing is, the capacity is 25. So after the pitch, please, be quick to get a seat. First come, first serve. I will make sure that the poster owners will be in the room. But for the free slots, whoever can get can join the room. I hope it will be fun, and then we will use this tomorrow and on Wednesday after poster sessions. That's it from my side, Professor Pal.
Perfect. Thank you very much. And so this is a very nice tool. What I especially like about it is that when you approach people, you only hear them when you're close to them. And it really gives kind of the feeling that we would have in a poster presentation session. Okay. For the free streamers over YouTube, so you can still upgrade over the website if you want to be in the Zoom, of course. Besides that, use the chat actively. Also chat with each other over the chat in the YouTubes and in the Facebook and the Twitter. We will bring your questions in after the talks. As we will do the 5 minutes break after the talk, you also have 5 minutes to write down your questions, and then we will select some of them and bring them in to the chat afterwards. And as said before, a lively discussion will make the event a big success. Okay, so I think there was some remote clicking. I just updated the program, but it's still the old one. Okay, so we are scheduled a little bit backwards, so we started at 1. So I'm really perplexed that it's not the updated one, and also that it's continuing to click through. Okay, so we started now at 1, and we'll have the, Olivia, when is the next presentation? 2:15. Okay, we'll have Niels Thompson at 2:15, then we'll have the break at 3. And we'll then have Emmanuel at 3:30, and we'll have Paul Emmanuel at 4:30. Okay, so this is the plan for today. Good. Tomorrow, we start at 9. We start with a talk about culture of innovation. So I'll not go into detail with the talks now because we're a little bit behind. Afterwards, we have the first poster presentation. Then we have another talk, then we have a longer lunch break. Then afterwards we have 2 talks, and then we have another break. And let's switch back once again. So tonight, because we cannot physically be in Strasbourg, we have a special event. So Nicola and friends will do a virtual city tour to Strasbourg, and I'm really looking forward to that. Tomorrow, we have an interview with Windsurf, and afterwards Nicola, I, and some friends from here will do a panel, discuss with you about the internet architecture, cybersecurity, and so on. And on Wednesday, which is our last day, we start with a poster presentation in the morning, then we have a break, and then we have a keynote, another poster presentation, and in the evening we have a talk by Martin Hellmann about ethical decisions in computer science, which is also a very important topic that is strongly linked with cybersecurity, and afterwards also a panel on that. Yeah, so the streams features a full program from 9 to 20 usually. In the bottom you see the setup. If you're interested, write it in the comments, then I can also detail you what is our setup and why it was so painful to get it running. Yeah, interaction is the key. And that brings me to the partners. So we have different partners here that are supporting us, and I don't know why it was closing. And one important partner is the German-French Academy for the Industry of the Future that is collaborating us is joining us from early on. And yeah, therefore I want to mention them. So Nicola, maybe you also want to give some welcome words, of course.
Should I switch on my mic?
Yes. It should work.
Yeah. Where's the camera? Okay. Okay, hello, my name is Nicolas Montavon. I'm the co-organizer with Marc Oliver, and we are very pleased to welcome you on board. We hope you will enjoy the week. Yes, we are very disappointed that we cannot meet in Strasbourg. We wanted to make it until the very last moment, but it appears that the situation was very bad and is very bad. So we try to make the best we can to have a great event anyway. So I hope that everything is going to be fine and that we'll be able to actually talk together, interact together, because I agree with Marc Oliver, it's the most important part. Well, do you want me to go over the sponsors, or?
Well, I don't think we have to do that,
Okay.
because we will see them with each of the talks.
Yeah.
So the companies at the bottom are the ones that give the keynotes, and the ones on top of the organizing organizations and funding sponsors and so on.
Yeah, we are very happy to have a lot of industrial partners that supported this school and wanted to participate by giving talks. And we were supposed to organize a project with them working on their hardware. So that was definitely a very interesting part that we have to skip because
Yes.
we don't meet. Well.
And the reason why we skipped it is especially because this is really a hands-on experience. It's about sitting together and doing something together, and it didn't make sense to us to do that remotely. Mm-hmm. And therefore, if you want to have that, join next year again. Okay, so yeah, I think that was it.
Thanks.
A very warm welcome from our side.